G'day everybody and welcome back to my channel, Viking Gamer. And in today's adventure we're jumping back into Star Trek Online. This is my second attempt at doing a video. Wasn't recording last time, so you guys missed out on a bit of housekeeping I did behind the scenes. Basically opened up all of the lock boxes which had where are they? My duty officers. So basically we've now got a crew inside the ship. One of the lock boxes was Romulan specific, so I've got some Romulan survivors such as this character, and also got some rare characters, and you can use them to perform tasks behind the scenes to earn dilithium and credit points, even experience, so you can actually just level your character doing this. Right here I can put some guys and gals on a mission to basically round up some refugees and check that they're okay. That's 100% success. I can change these for different personnel if I wish to. Boom. And that task will complete when it completes. You can also assign these individuals into active ground. I've got someone assigned to there, which they will give me armory officer. Can't remember what benefit they give me. It was something complicated, something that sort of helps with targeting. Active space. Got individuals that help with space combat. Increases auxiliary power by 15 while cloaked. And the others have similar things, like better torpedo stuff. So they're worth collecting. I've also picked up some actual some bridge officers. I've got both versions of the holographic Lita Alexander. I think that's her full name. So Darbo Lita and the Mirror Universe Lita. I've also got the holographic, the emergency hologram for Klingon Empire. That's basically all that we've done. And got a new mission. Hang on, just double check what I've done here. Okay, yep. And we've been given a mission by Tovon Kev's ex, who's now working for Tal Shiar. To check out something, I believe, at our old colony, to find some evidence. So without further ado, let's get into that. And the summer event's going to be starting soon, so we'll look into that. I think my character could do with a holiday. Yeah, this starts on the 2nd of July. So try and check it out then.
It looks like we're not the only ones visiting. All this debris has attracted Nausicaan scavengers. Recommend that we clear the area of these pirates while searching for any traces of weapon signatures in the wreckage. I don't want any pirates disturbing the remains of the ships where our friends died. I've marked the most complete wrecks with nav beacons. They're mostly transports and freighters, which will be our best bet to find any weapons caches being stored or moved in the system. If this story Charva's telling isn't a complete Tal Shiar fabrication, that is. Let's prove her wrong.
Okay, let's see if we can move to these other locations first. See how much of this we can do without actually... starting the Nausicaan fight up. This is the SS Crave. Kerry Era. It was carrying refugees away from the planet, but was destroyed trying to make its escape during the attack. There are no signs of weapons. Let's move on. So we'll hit those Nausicans, but first of all let's get this sorted. This is VSS Dremon. It was carrying supplies, none of which were weapons. Acknowledged. Let's keep looking. Okay, can I single one Nausicaan out from the others? See if we can get a jump on this one. Okay, they've just taken out my drone.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Looks like my drone might actually be running around picking fights by itself, which is a problem. Now behave yourself, little drone. Okay, this is the SS D Anhala. I knew this ship. The captain traded with most of the colonies in this sector. The captain was a good man. He'd never use that ship for smuggling. Too many good people have died. I'm going to bother with sneaking up in cloak. 11 kilometers, 10 kilometers. And I'm gonna hit it with lance. Ah, bam. Let's have a little fleet of fighters. Lockbox. Scan freighter. This is the SS Paraharos. It was decommissioned. It was a decommissioned military ship, but even so, there are no traces of the weapons we are looking for in its cargo holds. There must be weapons somewhere. These purple stars are gorgeous. Take that, Norscan pirates. The SS Frivolous. It was a good ship, and those Norsicans scum have picked it clean. I can't tell much about what was in the cargo holds, but I'm not detecting any residual signatures of weapon payloads. We'll keep looking.
We didn't find anything unusual on these ships, and I knew we wouldn't. I want to believe her, but she's not the person I knew. She's tall Shi'ar. Still, I am picking up some strange energy readings from the surface of the planet. Perhaps we should continue our search there.
beam down. Okay, don't need 2 science officers, so I'll take one of the 2 hololiters with me. I think it was this one which I gave the rifle to. Jarvis says that the Tulsiar has documents implicating your colony in several transport plots throughout the sector. We need to search this site for any and all evidence that might support her claim. While I don't like the idea that people on Virinat were helping terrorists, and I don't even know if we should believe her, we need to get to the bottom of this. Search for clues in support of Chavari's claim. Continue. Okay, this was my home, and now it's a mess. Anyway, the holographic Lita also has an ability to make a duplicate of herself to cause confusion and distraction. So but it won't be armed with a Bajoran rifle. It'll be armed with a Klingon rifle, so you can tell which one's which. Oh, there's another group of people here. Okay, look like Federation.
You're one of them, aren't you? We've been looking all over this place for evidence of your terrorist plots, and here you are, showing up to dispose of the evidence we're here to find. I'm placing you under arrest. I don't want to resort to violence, but if you resist, I'll be forced to take action.
I beg your pardon? I will not be taken into custody. Whoops, wrong button. Forgot you could actually pause the game. Trying to remember if I forgot to look for any Iconian tech. Oh, smoke. So something's active in there. Okay, that building has me curious. What is this? Repair console. Check the logs. Okay, the meteorological analyzer was being used by Verdex to create alloys used in the construction of large water storage tanks. Virinat needed that water storage because of the colony's leaders were worried about drought. About drought crippling the farmers and causing food shortages. That was a smart idea. Too bad they didn't take any precautions against Tal Shiar attack. Repair console. Check laser storage. The laser spectrometer was being used by DVEX to check the compositions of the aquifers in the area. The area was great for growing crops, but its water table had been depleted over time, and there had been several dry seasons over the past decade. With the amount of water being used by the city, it looks like he wanted to make sure the colony wasn't depleting the water supply faster than it could replenish from the local sources. Looks like we were well equipped to survive for the long haul, with the exception of attack from their own people. There's someone coming. Ah, and they're not friendly. Recovered the data. Okay. Okay. Repair the console. Okay. Just in case we get disturbed again, I'm just going to... Oh, where's the... Yeah. Just drop turret down in case we get disturbed again. Check the biological scanner. The biological scanner was being used by DVEX to scan for impurities and biological contaminants in the water supply. According to the readouts he left behind, he was close to filtering out 98.997% of the contaminants in the colony's water supply. If the Tal Shiar had attacked us through our water supply, then this would have come in handy. Too bad they are not microbes. Yes, if only they were microbes, then they'd just be a little problem. Windmill blades down on the ground. Oh, what's left of the vineyard? Ah, there were stairs up this end. Let's make sure we've got some defence. Oh, don't fall in the water. Examine what's left of the water wheel. This water wheel was used to pump water to the colony for drinking water and for the farm. For irrigation. This one was heavily modified to extract its dutiful output capability in order to keep up with Virinat's heavy demands for clean water. An over-engineered water pump doesn't pose any threat. Let's keep looking. Yep, the bugs are restless. That looks kind of weird. Oh, that's your new nest. Okay. Okay. Well, that's well and truly caved in. I don't think we'll be getting in there. In theory, we could transport in. Basically the area is being reclaimed. From what I can tell, they were examining the records of the vineyard. Take items. Plasma grenade. So I think it's Tovon that's throwing most of the plasma grenades.
They'll pay for what they have done to our colony.
Okay, something over here by the fence. Examine helmet.
DeVex's old helmet. Reminds me of better times.
Fountain. There's all the concern about water, and here we are with the fountain. Ooh, what's behind the door? This is a collection of Merriman's documents from his home. Flipping through these, you can see that he was collecting information about defences of their Romulan colonies, and he was in contact with Datan. There are several mentions here from him. The Moriah knew Datan, and he was gathering information on other colonies. The mayor, not Mariah, the mayor. These are quite pretty houses. Okay, so can we head up here? Yep. Anything here to investigate? Oh. Okay, we're just going to get caught up just with waves and waves of bugs there, so head out this way. Very spiky supports there. Lens flare effect. I think this is close to where my character lived. What is this? Some sort of totem. Trying to see if that's an actual picture on the top, whether it's just supposed to be damage. Obelisk of some sort. Ah, it's got a bird on top. Sculpture thereof. Waste not, want not. Anyway. Interesting how the feet on the chair are turned inwards. Craters from the attack. More Starfleet. The psychic ability I have. From these notes, it looks like the other search team were trying to download the power grid. Or upload stuff. Telekinetic shove. Yeah, that's what I've been using. Collapsed building. Nope, don't need to grab the food. Is this where the marketplace was? Yes, it is. This is where I had that chat with that lady. Infinity lockbox. Let's have a look at the map in general. Because I think we've been covering a lot more ground than before. That's where we beamed in. Been all round. Slowly coming around, almost covered everything. Okay. Examine windmill power grid. This is the only remaining intact windmill in the colony. It looks like most of the power output of the entire windmill network was being routed to the spacecraft landing area. There's an extensive ship repair facility. Your mayor may have been encouraging trade and developing relationships with neighbouring systems by offering them a place to repair their ships. That probably made us a bigger target for the Tal Shiar. Telekinetic shove. Okay. Take items. Some sort of medical syringe thing. Just in case. Trigger the last thing. Grab that just in case we don't get to grab it later. And I haven't used my tribble abilities. Whenever you activate one tribble, you end up cancelling the other tribble's abilities. But the only one I really need is the Romulan one. But these other tribbles, which I've selected, also give me marks. So yeah, stroked all 4 tribbles. Right, let's have a little look at this. Repair consoles. Okay. Constructive work analogs. These were the assignment logs. Here, taking the work, tracking the work schedule of every adult in the colony. Nothing looks out of the ordinary, the biggest manpower allocation, aside from agriculture, was for ship repairs. Most people with some engineering capabilities were assigned a decent portion of their time fixing vehicles that came here for that reason. I wonder what would have happened if more of those ships had been here to help during the attack. Oh my. That looks like it was someone. Consult bridge officer. Something strange is going on here. All these search teams were looking for the same things we were. I can tell from the reports that we collected that they were going to that they were going to rendezvous at a location up ahead. If we go there, maybe we can find other search teams and see if they found any evidence of terrorist actions here. Go to the rendezvous point. Let's go check it out. Rest in peace, whoever you are. Try not to... I was about to say try not to step in them, and that I did. Yeah. There's a thing. I've seen a few burnt patches. Yep, that's another... Yeah. Spent so much time looking up, didn't notice who we were potentially putting our feet in. Yeah, I feel a bit bad now. Windmill looks good. Okay, let's try not to step in anybody this time. Big scorch marks here. Ah, jumped over him. Now, can we talk without combat this time? Okay, let's actually go up there and have a chat. Look like a fellow Romulan, wearing the Federation version of the outfit. So someone else who is potentially working on our side. So hopefully we'll get a more reasonable conversation.
So, you're the terrorist. I allied with the Federation because they promised me the opportunity to find people like you. People willing to hurt innocent civilians and give you the justice you deserve. You're no better than the Tal Shar. I will restore our people's nobility, no matter what it takes.
Oh dear, we're technically on the same side, but this is not going to end well. I'm not a terrorist. Someone is feeding you false information.
Of course you are. My teams didn't find the weapons that were here, But this colony has been empty for weeks. You had ample time to hide them, or move them to another location off-world. But there's no evidence that they weren't here. And in the absence of evidence, I go with my instincts. They tell me that people like you hid weapons here, and those weapons got people killed. Innocents, civilians, people who should have been living in peace. This ends now. You won't get a chance to hurt anyone else.
The only person who will be hurt in this is you. Oh, this is quite unfortunate, because we're on the same side. Yeah, telekinetic shove. We'll sort this out, captain to captain. Take that. Ow. Okay, he's stopped fighting. Maybe he's just given up. Speak to Captain.
Enough! Enough! I yield! Do with me what you will.
Good. I would prefer not to kill an ally.
What? Surprising words coming from a terrorist.
I'm no more a terrorist than you are. I think we're both being manipulated.
That makes a surprising amount of sense. A contact that I thought I could trust told me there was evidence of terrorism and weapons manufacturing here. I'm guessing you were told the same thing. Neither of us found anything, except one another. We were sent here to die.
This was my conclusion as well. We should be allies, not enemies. Oh, and sorry about the disintegrated crew.
I agree. Whoever set up this little charade is probably lying in wait to eliminate the survivor of our battle. Won't they be surprised when we join forces? I'll return to my ship immediately. Join me in orbit, and we can finish this.
Right behind you. Okay, beam up. Not now. Notice something else glinting in the light. It's a painting of the colony, I think. Examine painting.
I remember that painting. We should take it with us, as a reminder of home.
Agreed. And I believe that's everywhere that we've explored now. Yep, that just brings us straight back.
This was such a peaceful place once. And so beautiful.
Yeah. Time to beam back up. We need to report our findings, sir. I'm sure Jarvis will have something to say about them. We can transport back to the RRW wainscoting whenever you're ready. Beam up. Captain, I've contacted Chavez. So Chava. Been saying Chavez, haven't I? It's Chava. And she says she is en route to our coordinates. Maybe she'll have an explanation for why we didn't find anything on Virinat. To support the Tolshiar's claims. Thank you.
Enemy ship on sensors.
Continue. Hail enemy ship.
How disappointing to see you alive. I am Commander Talum of the IRW Ishay, and you seem to have a talent for sniffing out Tal Shiar. I thought sending another Romulan Republic terrorist to take you out would take care of two problems at once. I was mistaken. Perhaps this is for the best. Now I can take both your bodies back to Colonel Hakiv. I'm sure he will reward me for finally eliminating you.
End conversation.
I don't enjoy being played for a fool. I'm here to back you up. Let's show this Tal Shah scum what real Romulans are made of.
Yeah, that lance is good.
I am impressed by your quick thinking. You would have made an excellent Starfleet officer. I wish you had chosen to work with the Federation instead of the Klingon Empire. Regardless, I am glad we can both serve the greater good of the Romulan Republic.
Thank you. I'm detecting another ship. It's the IRW Athena. Hail.
I picked up a transmission from an attack group in this direction. It sounded like you must have uncovered something significant enough to warrant an armed response. What did you find?
No weapons, no proof, nothing but old memories and lies.
That can't be.
I assure you that it is. In fact, we were ambushed.
Are you suggesting I had something to do with it? Why would I? I have nothing to gain. I want you to join us. All of our intelligence reports said there would be weapons, or at least residual traces of weapon stores here. I swear it. Someone must have gotten to it before you and moved it. Covered it up somehow. Did you tell anyone you were coming here?
No, nobody.
I know my information didn't turn out like we expected this time, but is Tovan still looking for his sister? I might be able to locate Rinna. If the Tal Shiar has any information on her whereabouts, I'll pass it on to you. That should show you I can be trusted. I just need to make my report before anyone gets suspicious. After that, I'll be in touch.
Very well. We are ready to depart this system. On your orders, sir. Not now. Scan your... Oh. Let's grab these resources. Okay, take items. She's following us. Yes, okay, let's depart system. Yeah, depart system.
Excellent work. I'm not surprised that you did not find any weapons on Virinat. While the Romulan Republic has contacts with most of the colony worlds, we're not using them to fight a war. We're encouraging them to see the truth and join our cause. Nonetheless, you must continue to humor Charva to have any chance of winning her to our side. I doubt this will be the last you hear from her. Keep me apprised of developments.
Okay. Battered Centurion helmet. One of the items that we're going to get.
Time is short. Congratulations, Centurion.
Okay. New officer who will be joining the wainscoting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what do I need? Got 1, 2, 3, 4 security officers. 1, 2, 3 science. 1 engineer. And I'm an engineer. Another engineering officer might be handy. Feel free to join us. Oh, another bridge officer. Oh, hang on. Bridge officer acquisitions. Greetings, Captain. My name is Paladon. I've been assigned to the RRW wainscoting and I will be ready to serve as a member of your crew. Okay, I don't know what type of bridge officer he is. It looks like it just... Okay, let's see who we get, so... Okay.
Greetings. Given what you've discovered at Chaltok and Virinat, we need to widen our investigation. Republic ships have gone missing, and we can't afford these sort of losses. We need you to look into this problem. Head to the Beta Quadrant. One of our ships went missing near the Mempa system, and we want you to find out what happened.
Okay. Chava gave us some new leads regarding Tovon's sister, Renea.
While I appreciate the personal nature of your attempt to find Rina Kev, you need to focus on the big picture. Our fledgling republic needs to establish its legitimacy as a political body, fend off attacks and intrigue by the Tal Shar and other external threats, and stabilize its claims on New Romulus. Right now, we need you to pursue this investigation. Our fleet is not particularly large, and we cannot afford to have any ships go missing. We need you to find out what's happening to them. Don't worry, this isn't the old empire where one person's welfare is put by the wayside for the good of the state. We'll keep looking for information about Rina. The best thing you can do is help the Republic to survive, so we can devote more resources to missions of a more personal nature.
Okay, fair enough.
Time is short. What do you need of me?
Okay. Okay, got some more skill points to spend. And yeah, that other lady that popped up, she wasn't the actual recruit, she was a recruiting officer telling us that we had someone. Yeah, because I got a bit confused there. Okay. 2 space points. Continue down the engineering path. Okay, and got a ground point. Okay, shields. Kit performance expert. Endurance training. Weapons proficiency. Okay, my shields are good. Weapons expert, plus 40 weapon proficient, plus 80, plus 60 weapon proficiency. Total skill bonus. Total damage increases from skill to plus 30%. So here, what else happens on that tree? Endurance training. It's for my health and so forth. Yeah. Go weapons proficiency. Okay. Bridge officer training unlocks an ability to train bridge officer in quick fix free or shield recharge free. Shield recharge. Okay. And we leveled, so did we receive any stuff for the ship? Has anything unlocked here? No, some stuff's still locked. And we didn't find anything here, but I'll just make sure that I didn't forget to use any of that. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this session. Anyway, I may do some stuff with my rostered officers behind the scenes. Ooh, also, now we've got an additional engineer. So I'll keep her on operations and put the fellow Velrock. Have to sort out his uniform later. Okay, so now we've got someone different in each engineering, in each section. Yep, that's good. And so let's have a little look. Da-da-dum. R&D. Yes, because we can actually start spending those resources that we grabbed in here. Okay, so cannons, engineering. What does engineering give us in the long run? Okay, we'll get some people researching engineering. Get someone researching cannon-related stuff. Ah, we haven't got any officers for that, but we've got one thing on the go. The rest of that I'll do behind the scenes. So, our next mission will be out here. So, until next time, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment in the comments section if you're so inclined to do so. Just be nice and polite to one another, as it would have been nice to have been nice and polite with the other search team. So, until next time, beware of trickery.